Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz and today we are playing Snake Fling. We are trying to make a big serpentine curve snake and then throw it at our opponent with Fling. This version of the deck was trophied 2 times by the same player, FZ Lazen or something, and we're gonna take it into the leagues. Because I'm on my Daybreak account, I get to play all the weirdest art of everything. So I've got white bordered snowlands. I've got the crazy brainstorm and lightning bolts. A wild counterspell. We're trying to just tilt our opponent. Let's see if we can control the game and throw some snakes. I'll see you in the matches. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in round 1. We're on the play. We're looking to fling some snakes. I have, seems like a keep. We're going to lead on the Volatile Fjord. Turn 2, we have Counterspell open. Or Frantic. This is, I'm playing some wild lands, or wild arts, just to make it a little bit more entertaining for myself right now. I've been trying to play a lot of different versions of decks that I usually play in the Pauper leagues, and I've been getting my butt kicked. So here we are, trying something different. Our opponent leads on an island. We'll play island. We'll pass the turn. They cycle a Lorien Revealed. Second island. So Lorien Revealed, double island. I'm going to imagine it's probably high tide. Let's try to cycle a Frantic. They appear to be thinking about it. Brainstorm in response. Cycles a Lorien. Apply my mountain and pass the turn. I'm thinking that there's a possibility that my land is going to be a problem. They play a Delver. Okay, so I guess I want to have skred for the terrors then. Let's bop this Delver with a lightning bolt. They have to use a counterspell, and I have counterspell backup. Dispel. Try counter. Okay, so that died. Let's brainstorm. We'll put back Lorien Preordain. Go land. Cast a Frantic. And then cast a Preordain. Bolt pieces. I don't think the bolt is very good. I'll take the pieces though. When it plays a 4th land, plays a Tolarian Terror. Let's start with Brainstorm. So we'll get rid of Lightning Bolt. We'll put back a Lorien Revealed. Play the Volatile Fjord. Then I'll cast the pieces of the puzzle. We'll take Counterspell and Brainstorm, maybe? Maybe the Counterspell's not that good. I'll take the Counterspell Brainstorm. So skredding this terror is going to be a pain. 5 cards in hand, my opponent plays a Ponder. I think on their upkeep, we try to skred the terror. They play Cryptic Serpent. So let's skred the terror. Pay the ward. They have Counterspell, I will respond. Tear down. We need another thing, a way to kill this serpent here. Again for 6. Breath Weapon. So let's Brainstorm. I can Breath Weapon plus Lightning Bolt, or I can just try to play the Serpentine Curve out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put back pieces and Lorien. Play the land. They have 1 card. I think I'm going to try for the Breath Weapon Lightning Bolt play. Didn't seem like they had a Spell Pierce. Breath Weapon. And then Lightning Bolt. They have a Dispel. That's a bummer. We play out our curve. Doink. It's a 16-16. They Thought Scour themselves. Sleep of the Dead is a problem. 1, 2, 3. So they can kill me now. That sucks. That's okay, I guess. We didn't have a chance. Like, Counterspell. Then they just cast Sleep of the Dead again. I'm so frustrated playing into Terror lately. We have 4 Pyros and Relics. Lightning Bolt needs to get out of here. Breath Weapon needs to get out of here. That's some good sideboard mapping right there. Okay, on the play. Trying not to die to 7,000 terrors. We have a Relic, so let's keep this. Put back a single Counterspell. And then we'll play out the Volatile Fjord. Next turn, we are going to go Relic, and then we have Pyroblast. They have a Delver. So I'm still going to go Relic Pyroblast. Kill your Delver, and then exile the Delver. Our opponent plays an island. I'll play an island. Looks like I'm passing the turn. We're going to sit on this Relic as long as possible. The nice thing is the Relic does not actually affect me. They cycle. I'll get rid of your Lorien Revealed. They're going to Thought Scour. Okay. Milling Tolarian Terror Mental Note. They exile a Tolarian Terror. They have 3, 4, 5. Okay. They go to end step. We're going to sacrifice for an island. Maybe it should be a mountain. Sacrifice for a mountain. Lorien Revealed. Grab an island. I'll go to my turn. I will Preordain. I'm looking for a Pyroblast. So we find Augur. Guess I can top, take the land. Exile a card. 1, 2, 3, 5. We got to make sure that we count the amount that they could use for a tear. 4, 5, 6. A deep analysis themselves. We're going to counterspell that and then crack the relic. Let's preordain. Another augur and a volatile fjord. So bottom. I'll preordain again. Bottom. Cast the augur of Bolus. Take the pyroblast. Okay. And then play the mountain, holding up the pyroblast. So we have pyroblast to protect Delorian Revealed if we really want to. I have pieces of the puzzle. Let's just cycle 1 Lorien for a tap land. Put that on the table and then get in. Then next turn we can try to cast pieces of the puzzle with a pyroblast backup. Opponent has 4 islands in play. Casting a Sleep of the Dead. Don't know why. Doesn't want to get attacked. I will go pieces of the puzzle. They have a counterspell. I think it's worth it to fight back here because this is card advantage if it resolves. Alright, we'll just counterspell. The stack happens. Pieces, we find pieces and curve. And then we cycle the Lorien. So they know our hand, which is probably not great. They're passing the turn. I have a brainstorm. Let's brainstorm. Frantic and a brainstorm. So I'll put back Serpentine Curve and Frantic Inventory. Cast Augur of Bolus. Can't get Spell Pierced. We'll take the Frantic Inventory and then attack for 1. Wonder if it makes sense to brainstorm right now or to Frantic. Let's just see what they do. Probably want to brainstorm after Franticing. I could brainstorm to set up the pieces as well. They're passing. No, they go brainstorm. Okay. 4 towards the terror. Terror costs 3. They're passing. We'll try Frantic Inventory. There's no reason for them to counterspell that. We found another Frantic Inventory. Well, they might want to counterspell that one. Find a skred. Let's get in. I'll attempt a Frantic. This is a draw 2 if it resolves. We found a Fling. Go land. Wonder how many snakes they have in their hand. We're also pinging away at them with the Augur of Boluses. They cast a Ponder. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 14 instants and sorceries towards a snake. Let's brainstorm on their end step. They pondered. I don't know if they shuffled. They declined to shuffle. We'll put back Fling. Put back Island. We'll take a draw. Play the Island. Attack in. I think I have pieces of the puzzle. Counterspell. I'll respond. Counterspell. We know we have Fling on the top of our library, so if they have another counterspell, we'd have to YOLO a brainstorm looking for Pyro or another counter. Okay, pieces. We find Curve and a Frantic. So my Fling is gone. I have to beat down with my Snake, which might be a problem. Also need to find some more counterspells to protect it. They Thought Scour themselves. They mill Island. Cast a Brainstorm. They play an Island, they play a Ponder. What is going on? They have no threats. They do have Sleep of the Dead for the Snake, I guess. They shuffle. Gonna take a draw. Let's try Brainstorm. Guess I put the Skreds back. Cast a Preordain. We'll bottom the Skreds, because we're not using them yet. Can Brainstorm again. Use the landscape to shuffle. There's a Pyroblast. So put back the Skred. Play the land. Gonna shuffle. Grab an Island. Attempt to cast a Frantic. We draw 3. We have double Skred. Getting close to just losing, though. Get in for 2. I mean, we have Skred and a Pyroblast. Double Curve is what I was talking about. Like, at some point, I'll deck. Only 12 cards left. They play a Snake. Okay. Another Snake. End step Skred. They have 3 cards left in hand. We have a Relic. Play out the Relic. Because if I crack this, they can't use the Sleep of the Dead. Crack the Relic. We lose our Frantics. It's a problem. I will attempt Serpentine Curve. They counterspell. I will attempt to counter their counter. They have a Dispel. That sucks. Let's see. So I have to pieces of the puzzle. Take Lose Focus and Skred. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win. Oh, this is crazy. They're going to deck me. Oh, they Lorien Reveal to draw 3. Plays a land. They Mental Note. Plays a Tellurian Terror. They choose to attack. Okay. I'm at 14. I'll play a Serpentine Curve. Then I will go ahead and Skred your Serpent. Pass the turn. I have a 30-30. I cast a Lorien Revealed. I'm going to lose focus. So I think there's a really low chance that I win. If they have like any sort of bounce spell for the Fractal, I'm just dead. They play a Delver. We've used 3 Skreds, 4 Pyroblast. So I have to just attack in. Play the Augur. This can draw me Pyro. Counterspell. Okay, I'll take the counterspell. Put the bottom of your life. First card collect, first card drawn. Skred, then Island. Then I can attack. They chump with the Delver and take 1 damage. Can I win with 2 cards left in my library? If they draw a deep analysis, I lose. They thought scour themselves. Okay. Yep. Hydroblast Island. They probably should have thought scoured me. We'll skred the terror. I'll pay the ward. We're gonna take down the game. They have a response. I have a response. Counterspell. We'll attack for 32. Got him. Okay. That was hard. That was very hard. Ooh, do I want a campfire? No, I keep relicking. I probably don't want campfire. Is there anything else that I can do here? Not really. We have an opening hand in game 3 of a skred. I think I should mulligan this. Seems a lot better. We'll get rid of maybe the frantic inventory. Our opponent plays an island. I will play Volatile Fjord. I could have like played the basic and then tried to brainstorm when they tap out so that I could set up the Augur Bolus, play second island, play the Volatile Fjord. We're gonna yield until the next end step. So if they tap all their lands, I will brainstorm. They cycle a Lorien Revealed. In mental note, let's brainstorm. Didn't find anything good really. Put back land. Oh, you know what? That was not very smart. I should have put back things I could actually pick, but I don't want the lands, so. They play out an island. They have Demon Furier, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess if they have a Tolarian Terror, then I can't counter it. Hot Scars themselves. A Terror and a Serpent in the graveyard. Plays a Tolarian Terror. Let's go island. Preordain. We will bottom. And then try an Augur Bolus. I think I'm going to lose to this Terror. God, that's so bad. Oh no. Like 7 lands in a row. They brainstorm. This island, another Cryptic Serpent. Gets in for 5. Bad news for me. We have a counterspell. Preordain. If I can find... It's just... I don't know if I can win. Sort of losing it here. Frantic. I'm getting frantic. Yeah. Feeling pretty beat. They thought scar themselves. So I get to this place where I feel like... I sort of feel like, why am I playing this match? I have no chance. So anyway, let's play this island, play the frantic inventory. I can tell I'm basically not going to win this. There's no, like, I don't know. We bottom. I'm trying to be negative, but we are donezo. See you in round 2. We are here in round 2 versus Princess L the First. Last time I faced them, they were on high tide. This is gonna be a tough matchup. We have counterspell. Let's mulligan this one. I'm just gonna assume they're on high tide. We can keep and get rid of the skred. Not high tide, okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Let's play the island, play brainstorm. I'll tuck fling, tuck frantic. Next turn I go land, crack for a mountain. Then I just have a bunch of counterspells lined up. They cycle for an island, probably playing some fairies over there. Just fetch for a mountain. Blue-black fairies has seen a bit of a resurgence. They get a Contaminated Aquifer, so they have UU open for another counterspell. Plays an Augur Bolus. Revealing a counterspell. I think I just pop it with a Lightning Bolt. Because I don't want them to ninja. Their Augur Bolus goes to the graveyard. It's their turn. Starts with a Preordain. Okay. This is the Preordain that I was trying to use, but I couldn't pick that one. They go top. Plays a land. We will cast Frantic on end step. They allow it. I draw an island. Let's cycle the Lorien and grab the dual land. So the thing I'm most scared of right now is a Thorn of the Black Rose. So if they go land, Thorn plus Dispel, I'm feeling terrible about that. They are passing. Play an island. We're making our land drops. They flash in a Sprite. I'll counterspell. They counterspell back. I'll counterspell. So I don't want them to ninja. That's really why I did that. They didn't try to play the Thorn previously. Let's see if they have the Thorn. Maybe they have a Tolarian Terror because they're floating a blue mana and sitting on it. Plays out Augur Bolus. Feels to snuff out. I'll go brainstorm. We'll put back Preordain and brainstorm. Play the island. Kill your Augur. Another counterspell. So they are really trying to ninja. So I'm going to counter back. Augur of Bolus is dead. They've used 2 counterspells and a Spellstutter Sprite. They play a land. They hardcast the ninja. So now we'll brainstorm. Put back island Preordain. I guess that doesn't work that great because we know that they're going to have a snuff out. Try pieces of the puzzle looking for a removal spell. Take frantic Preordain. We lose the ability to... Let's try casting Frantic. We draw this mountain, but don't get the removal spell that we need. So they're going to get a draw card off this Ninja of the Deep Hours. They have Snuff Out in hand, and then they're going to have 4 unknowns. Losing the Fling is bad because I now can't snake into Fling, and I have to play through all the Snuff Outs. They cycle Suffocating Fumes. I don't think I can even play through all the Snuff Outs. Just going to attempt to Lorien Revealed. Counterspell. Bummer. Augur. I think I'm dying. We'll take the Bolt. They use the Snuff Out. Okay, they get in for 2. Goes back to 4 cards in hand because Ninja is good. Brainstorm. They're going to fix their hand. They have the Thorn. Mukotai Ambusher. Okay. We'll start with a Preordain. I have a Curve and a Preordain. I'm going to bottom, top, cast another Preordain. Breath Weapon would be good. Let's bottom, top, cast another Preordain. Bottom and top. Play the Augur Bolus. Take the Frantic, the Breath Weapon on top. Cast Frantic. We draw a bunch of cards. Play the Volatile Fjord. Okay. Let's see if you have another Snuff Out. They have a Cast Down. It's very difficult to beat this amount of card draw. I mean, we are drawing cards too. I guess we're way ahead on cards, but they've just taken more relevant actions, which is funny. Maybe there's a chance that I can attack them for lethal with my Augur of Bolus. They put me to 11. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana in play. Plays a Fairy Seer. My turn. Find a Breath Weapon. I'll play a Frantic Inventory. They go Spellsetter. I'm gonna respond with a Lightning Bolt on Spellsetter. Hopefully they Spellsetter again. That'd be best case scenario. Spellsetter again. Okay, do you have another one, or do I stop you? Yes! Breath Weapon just absolutely demolishes their board. We're gonna draw a bunch of cards. Go back to 6 cards in hand. Play out the Augur of Bolus. Now I have a threat. I only have 1 card in hand. We'll take the Counterspell in the order. Play the Volatile Fjord. This turned around nicely. Wow. I really thought I was dead. Opponent hard casting a Snuff Out. Plays a land. Okay. They're dead. Let's see how big my snake is. Snake? 22. Okay. Your turn. Can't believe I took it. That was absurd. Okay. Pyro obviously comes in. I think the skred is less good than the Lightning Bolt. And Breath Weapon obviously I think is good. So let's sort of just upgrading our skreds. But maybe we don't need to have the Fling. Maybe the Loose Focus. So if we cut both of these cards, then we could have even more removal spells. Maybe that will be worth it. I wonder if 1 Campfire is good. Just really grind through what they're doing. But what am I going to take out for a Campfire? The skreds? Okay, this hand's probably fine. The only issue is if they have a turn 2 Ninja. Here comes a turn 1 Fairy Seer, so they may have a turn 2 Ninja. We have no untapped red sources, other than just naturally drawing them. We have to just cycle for it. I guess I just play out my Campfire. It stops them from having good attacks anyway. Okay, they play a Contaminated Aquifer. Gets in for 1, we're at 19. Another Fairy Seer. I'm going to go ahead and Island Cycle this Lorien Revealed, grabbing the Volatile Fjord. Play out the Volatile Fjord, your turn. They've got an island. Brainstorming. I'm worried about them having Thorn. They get in for 2 and nothing. So we have our own Brainstorm. We'll play the island. If they play out the Thorn, then we have to just Brainstorm trying to find just Counterspell. We only have 4 of those in the deck. They Lorien Revealed for an island. They played the island. Now they have 4 mana. They get in for 2. Chooses to Ninja. I'll attempt a Lightning Bolt, which means that they're going to Spellsetter. They have a Hydroblast. Let's Brainstorm in response. So we'll put back pieces, gain 2 life. Play out the Augur Bolus. I'll take the pieces of the puzzle. And then attempt to Pyroblast. I feel like this deck could use some 1 mana blue spells. If they have another Hydroblast, it would be bad. They would Dispel. All Preordain. Counterspell Lorien. So we bottom, top. They play out a Fairy Seer. I'm nervous about a Snuff Out. They go top, getting in for 1. We draw a Landscape. Play the Landscape. I'll cast pieces of the puzzle. They're going to Spellsetter. I'll Counterspell. Pieces resolves. We'll take Pyroblast and Counterspell. No attacks. I have to block this Ninja. They have the Thorn. So now I just die. Gained it. This is so bad. Maybe I can find a removal spell. Pieces. Take the Preordain. Sacrifice or Mountain. We'll Preordain. Another Pyroblast. And then Preordain again. Bolt Landscape. So bottom, top. Okay. maybe I can take the monarchy back if I can bolt their creature and then pyroblast the other creature and then have a counterspell backup. We play Aqueduct. My creature also still has to live. Getting in for 2. We go to 11. They draw off the monarchy. We go lightning bolt. Guess they're afraid of a breath weapon again, but I don't have the breath weapon. Kill your creature, kill your other creature, kill that creature, attack in. Okay, then we'll draw pieces. So breath weapon is a good draw for me now. They play Augur of Bolas. We're going to counterspell. Plays out a land. Another, oh, they play Murmuring Mystic. Let's see if they attack with everything. They don't. Okay, they take the monarchy. We'll brainstorm, looking for another interaction. We found a bolt. So go, put back Lorien, put back the brainstorm, play the land, kill your monarch, kill your mystic, kill your fairy seer, attack in, take the monarch, cast the pieces. We'll take frantic and brainstorm, I guess. Maybe it should be lightning bolt. Frantic bolt, okay. Then I'll go ahead and gain some life. We draw an island. Our opponent attacks. I'll go to 12 or to 11 from 12. They gain the monarchy once again. We have a lightning bolt to try to take out a creature. They might have kept all the snuff outs in the deck. They draw for the monarch. We have double frantic. We're going to start by attacking. They don't have a response. Okay. Monarchy. Weird battle here. Back and forth. We draw pieces. Beginning of combat, we'll try frantic inventory. Resolves. Let's bolt the fairy seer. Counterspell your counterspell. Holy moly. I can't believe it. This is nuts. They cast Okiba Gang. Okay, I'm going to cast frantic inventory. Good thing I didn't get hit by that Okiba Gang. Let's campfire. Go to 13 life. The Jukabog me. Sad. We lose all my stuff. Frantic is just a cantrip now. We have a curve. 1, 2, 3. Many pieces of the puzzle. I'll take curve and Lorien. We'll cast a Serpentine Curve. Lay out the Volatile Fjord. Pass. We draw a Pyroblast. That's good. 6 cards left in deck. Luckily, the campfire I can loop. They play Augur of Bolas. Okay, I think I have to let that resolve. They reveal nothing. They're passing. I should have gained life. I messed that up. Guess I'm gonna attack with my giant fractal. 32. Probably block with the Okiba Gang. They do. Okay. I'll play out a mountain. Play a Serpentine Curve. Okay. Again, don't want to gain life. I might want to recycle. Okay, I find a brainstorm. 2 big creatures. They're ginormous. We won the game. Crazy. Well, good games, Princess. That was an insane match. I thought I was dead the whole time. We're here in round 3. On the play. I guess this is a keep. We're not really doing anything, but we have land. We can frantic. We can brainstorm. No, I feel like it's got a decent amount of setup. Let's see what happens. Our opponent goes forest. Cycles a troll. Swamp. So it could be any number of things. We'll play a land and pass. Don't know if it's gardens. If they play Wellspring, it's gardens. They play Wall of Roots. So it's not gardens, it is a spy deck. We need counterspell for the spy. Let's frantic. Find a lightning bolt. We can just go ahead and kill the Cerulean Caretaker. Pass the turn. We don't have a play here, so I'm going to frantic on their end step. They play a Gate Creeper Vine. Grabbing a forest, they play the forest. We've seen all their cards so far. Plays a Priest of Titania. Let's draw some cards. We find a Breath Weapon. So, I think I will Breath Weapon, kill 2 creatures. Maybe I should have done it with the Wall of Roots trigger so that they would just die. But killing everything is good. We play Gate Creeper Vine. Another forest. So they have at least 4 lands in their deck. We play out a Priest of Titania. This just keeps happening. So let's brainstorm. Priest only makes 1 mana right now. And we have another Breath Weapon. I can kill most of the things. Put back the curve. Put back the pieces. Island cycle. Grab an island. I can potentially lose focus a spy. They cast a Winding Way. Okay. Not happy about it. They did find a spy. Plays Cerulean Caretaker. They have 3 mana right now. Plays Axebane Guardian. I can just Breath Weapon. Then most of your mana. Then I'm going to brainstorm. Put back Preordain, Lorien Revealed. We'll draw the Lorien Revealed. We will cycle, grabbing an island, play the island. Take out the Axebane Guardian. Pass the turn. Place an Axebane Guardian. Let's cast Lose Focus. I don't have to kick it or replicate it because they can't make mana with the Caretaker right now. Okay. I can cast Pieces of the Puzzle. Take skred and Preordain. We'll cast a Preordain. Counterspell Preordain. So top, play the land, pass the turn. We once again do not have our Fling available. Play a Quirion Ranger. Maybe I should have skredded the Caretaker. Let's counterspell to lead the Stampede. I know they have Spy Ent in hand. On tap, I'm going to kill the Caretaker, so that strands them with 1 mana. I guess they'll have 2 mana because they can play another land. Another Gate Creeper Vine. No more lands to get, apparently. We preordain. We have curve, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to bottom, top the Serpentine Curve, play it. I have an 18/18. They're going to spy. Okay. They spy themselves. They go to 0. We have counterspell. So I think they're dead. They can make 1 mana. They do have Acorn Harvest in their deck. Counterspell for the Dread Return. Bonk. Okay, so we take the first game. Feels good. They give me the smiley face in chat. So a Breath Weapon, I think, is not actually very good versus them. Rather would have the Relic, I think. But the Fling we don't need either. So maybe we do want a single Breath Weapon. All the rest of the stuff doesn't matter. We have a Counterspell. We have Lightning Bolt. I guess I am keeping. We're going to need red sources, though. Our opponent goes for a Forest on turn 1 into a Caretaker. I'll play on my Volatile Fjord. This was a great draw. Turns on my Lightning Bolt. I still have the Counterspell. They land Grant, revealing a Forest in the rest of their hand. Priest of Titania onto the battlefield. Cycles the Generous Ent. Right now they have 1, 2, 3 mana, 4 mana. I think they already played this Priest. So let's pass. I think I Counterspell their Winding Way. Counterspell. Then they have Avenging Hunter and 1 Unknown. Plays Mass Vandal. We get rid of the Priest. Play out a land. Go Preordain. Bottoming some lands. I cast Lead the Stampede. Bummer for me. Finding Overgrown Battlement as the only creature. Can't cast it right now. Gets in for 1. So the Mass Vandal is not a defender. They have Overgrown Battlement and Hunter in hand. Feel like I need to brainstorm. I don't know. Or I could just pieces and then kill their Caretaker. I'm going to brainstorm. We have a Relic. We have a skred. So I'll put back Island, play the Mountain, play the Relic, Relic a thing, and get rid of your Caretaker, just so that you definitely cannot cast the Avenging Hunter. They play the Battlement, get rid of the Battlement. We know we have Island on top, Relic you. Gotta save targets here. Target you. We'll cast Brainstorm. I know I have, okay, so we have Island and Bolt. Put back Bolt, and maybe I want the Bolt. Put back Bolt pieces. I'll make a land drop. I'll go pieces of the puzzle. So we have no Frantics in the graveyard right now. We'll take Bolt pieces. Okay, pass. Avenging Hunter in my opponent's hand. What do they draw? A Caretaker. Maybe I just get rid of the Vandal right now. I think I get rid of the Caretaker so that they can't cast black creatures. They get in for 1, putting me to 17. Let's try pieces of the puzzle. We'll take Curve and Frantic. Or is that worse than just taking the Lorien? Probably should just take the Lorien Revealed, to be honest. Draws 3 cards. But Frantic only cost me 2 mana. Land. Play Augur Bolus. We find a Frantic. Sweet. That worked out nicely. Relic you. Pass. I think this turn I play... they found the Battlement. Not good. Let's go Frantic. Draw 3. We have a Lose Focus. I'll start with a Brainstorm. Counterspell. Preordain. Let's get rid of the Lorien and guess the other Lorien. Cycle for an Island. I'm having a hard time. I'll Preordain. Skred Brainstorm. Top. Pass. So I have multiple removal spells. Next, so I can lose focus on... they don't care. They're out. They're just like, stop worrying about it. You're winning already. Stop. He's already dead. We'll see you in round 4. We're here in round 4, currently 2-1, so that's not too bad. What does this hand do? We're on the play. I think I can keep. We probably turn 1 Brainstorm just right away, and then we have the fetch for the red source. Don't need the curve right now. Maybe I put the Breath Weapon kind of on top in case I want to draw into the Breath Weapon. Jam the Brainstorm. I know people say don't turn 1 Brainstorm on the play, but I'm gonna do it. Curve, Breath Weapon. So we drew into an island. We can play land, lose focus a thing. They're on Mountain into Voldaren Epicure. Breath Weapon is going to be pretty good, hopefully. But I'm going to leave open my Counterspell for the moment. They also can't deal with a giant fatty. So maybe I even want the creature. 2 mana. Gets in for 1. I have to just take it. I have nothing I can do. They pay 2 mana for something and discard. I'm going to go ahead and loose focus that counter. They should have just plotted the highway robbery, causing me to like not use my mana, but I would have frantic there maybe. All right, so we are going to draw the snake. Oh well. Cycle, Fjord, land, Preordain, skred auger. Wonder if the skred is good. I don't think so. Bottom, top. They grab, pitching a sneaky snacker. So they really just wanted me to not counterspell to grab the prize. I will island cycle, grabbing an island. Pass the turn. I think I have to end step the breath weapon so I have counterspell, and then I can stop them from being able to discard their thing again. I play mountain. Like slamming a gutter snipe wouldn't be terrible. Casting a faithless looting. Okay. Maybe they have even more of the snackers. Snacker just like my menace right now. This puts me to 9. They are playing Snake Fling Breather in their deck, which makes breath weapon a little bit worse. Cast breath weapon. I will preordain looking for lands. I'm gonna bottom, top, play land, cast the auger. Maybe I should have not bottomed that. Probably not. And then I have to try and get them with this snake soon. But I need more removal spells or counter spells. I'll take the frantic. Maybe the frantic was a bad idea too. There's lots of decisions to be made here, right? So if I took the brainstorm, they bolt me to 6. I think I'm going to die. Counterspell your grab the prize. Then they just go bolt fire blast. Or even like lava dart fire blast kills me now. I have nothing. Should be easy for them to win. They discard the gutter snipe. 3 cards in hand. My turn. I'll cast frantic. Draw bolt. Cast frantic again. Okay. Attack for 1. They can faithless looting and return the snacker. Then I can just skred it, untap, cast the Serpentine Curve. They have 4 mana, 3 cards in hand. Fire blast. Okay. I'm going out on my own terms. Bow! Lightning bolt face. Okay, they got me. We need, I feel like Relic's actually solid here in the campfire. And then the fling comes out. Wonder if I just try to attack them eventually with my Augur of Boluses. We need the blue blast, obviously. We can cut the skreds. And then some number of lightning bolts. Maybe it's not good enough. But I feel like we do need the counterspell. Where are we, opponent? We're on the play. Okay, keep. We have a land. Then we can pass. We can brainstorm and then Augur of Bolus. They accidentally skip their turn. Nice. They F6'd at the very wrong time. So we will put back breath weapon, Fjord. They discard a land. We'll go land, Augur, grab the breath weapon. They play a mountain. Passes the turn. Play Fjord. Going to go ahead and attack. Take 1. I'm the aggro deck here. They bolt my Augur of Bolus. That's so silly. It seems like a mistake, but I guess it's fine. Snake Flame Breather. Sure, I'll counterspell. I will use a brainstorm to set up my auger. Find a relic. So I'll put back Fjord and just put back the landscape and the pieces. Play the Augur of Bolus. Then play the relic. Take the pieces. And then play the Relic of Progenitus and just make you exile a card. This can be good against the sneaky snackers, to be honest. Just making them gone forever. My opponent plays a mountain. They are going to grab the prize, discarding a sneaky snacker. Okay. Plays a Voldaren Epicure. I'm going to breath weapon. Get rid of your creatures. Relic you. Fjord. We'll attack for 1. Probably going to be cracking the relic sometime on their turn when they try to get back the snacker. They play a Snake Flame Breather. Casting a Faithless Looting. So I believe it goes to the graveyard. No, it doesn't. Okay. It's very confusing. Shouldn't the looting be in the graveyard? There we go. Whoa! Exile your graveyard. They pitched multiple Faithless Lootings, and they lose the Sneaky Snacker too. That was not good for them. Let's go Campfire, and then gain 2 life, and cast the pieces of the puzzle. Just while they're tapped out and they can't Hydroblast or Pyroblast it. Take Brainstorm, lose focus. Fjord in play, and no attacks. Back to 18. If they did not bring in a Smash the Smithereens or something, this Campfire is going to make their life miserable. Maybe they have another snacker in their hand, and they're just going to discard it. They discard a Fiery Temper. They're going to take out my Augur of Bolus. I go to 17, then 16 after the attacks. Let's see if they have anything else post-combat. Gets in. I'm at 16. We'll cast a Brainstorm. Another Campfire. So let's put back Lorien, Mountain, play Island, play Augur. It feels nice when you can actually set up the Augur. Take the Lorien. Any order on those ones. Play a Campfire. We're in here for the long game. They lightning bolt face. Okay. I'm at 12. They have 4 cards. They grab the prize of Sneaky Snacker. I'm going to replicate the loose focus on it. Make sure that they cannot actually resolve that. They might have a Pyroblast, but it does not beat the replications. I'm at 11. My turn. We'll go for a Preordain. Hydroblast would be pretty good. Another Campfire and a Frantic. So I top. That's the Frantic. Feels like they have Pyroblast in hand. Play a Campfire. Maybe they want to Pyroblast the Augur Bolus then. I'm going to be gaining 6 life a turn. They have Highway Robbery. I'm just going to gain 6 life now. Gain 2 life. Gain 2 life. Gain 2 life. Their Snacker will return. They discarded them. They sacrificed a mountain. Plays a land. 3 cards in hand now. They do not attack. I really am hoping to resolve this Lorien. Okay, let's try the Frantic. This is a draw 2. They don't count. They don't do anything. We're going to cycle the Lorien for an island. Ooh, play the Fjord. Start passing. I'm holding up the counterspell. I have the Lorien revealed. For 5, I can counterspell plus Lorien. The only thing I really want to counterspell right now is a removal spell on the Augur. Make it in for 2. I'm in 14. IZZET Kesig. Let's counterspell. They're going to Pyro. I feel like that was the right time to counterspell though, because we need that off, not hitting the table. We'll gain some life. I'm back to 17. Our opponent has double Kesig now. I'll draw 3 cards. We have land, Bolt to Kesig, pass. Sort of back to where we were at the beginning of the last turn. Opponent attacks in with their Sneaky Snacker. We'll go to 15. They cast a Highway Robbery. We'll gain some life. Let's see what they do. Maybe I shouldn't have gained life there. That gives them information. I wonder if they'll sacrifice a land again, though. They do. They only have 2 lands in play. They play another land. I suppose they've been flooding. We'll gain life and then gain life again. All you gotta do is draw the Campfires. I'll attempt an Augur Bolus blind. They let it resolve. So I found a Blue Blast or pieces. I'll take the Blue Blast and then try a Lorien. They didn't do anything. And I drew 2 counterspells plus a Frantic. So I'm feeling pretty good. They concede. Campfire too strong. I wonder if the lightning bolts are just better than the breath weapon. If we get to a point where they're able to put a bunch of snackers in play, I'm probably host. Maybe I only want 1 snake. Bring in breath weapon, breath weapon. Okay. I have very minimal win conditions. Actually, maybe I don't want the snakes at all. No snakes. No stakes, only pain. My win condition is that they concede. We have a lightning bolt and a loose focus and a frantic. So this seems good. Keep. We also have the campfire in hand. Mountain for the opponent. Best draw, not the pieces. Let's just go ahead and get an island. They most likely brought in Smash the Smithereens now. They have a lot of highway robbery. Play mountain and pass. How many lightning bolts? When did I bring that in over? The snakes and the breath weapons? I'm going to have to just let this highway robbery resolve. They discard a fiery temper. So I'll go to 17. Their end step, I'll pop off a frantic and cycle that. We're looking for islands. Another frantic. I have to preordain. We did find islands. I think I bottomed the auger, top the island, play the land. I'll pass the turn. One other win condition would be to bolt them a bunch of times. Like we can bolt them, campfire our deck back, bolt them again. That's a sick win condition. That's for psychos. They go gutter snipe. I will cast loose focus. So if they want this to resolve, they have to pyroblast. Then I can bolt their creature. They bolt me. I think I'm going to frantic, trying to find a land. Did find a land. Fjord. We could die. We could die. What's my plan? Pass, I suppose. They have 5 lands in play. Going to brainstorm. Back land, or land Lorien. We draw. Play the island. Play campfire. I don't even know if this relic is good. Probably not even. Just play the relic out, peck at your graveyard a bit. Losing double frantic kind of sucks. I wonder if they're going to smash the smithereens to campfire. I passed their turn. They had an upkeep stop. They go to their main phase with 4 cards in hand. Play a mountain. That's not good for them. I will attempt to gain some life. And then relic you. And then island cycle. Grabbing an island. We have auger. I will play auger. Man, if I just ping them over and over with the... Okay, we drew a blue blast, which is great. I think I'm just going to gain life right now. And peck at your graveyard. And then pass. How many bolts we need? 7? So we need to loop our deck a couple of times. Highway robbery. I'll attempt to blue blast it. End step. Slinging bolts. 1. We have damage. I'll try pieces of the puzzle. I feel like they have a blue blast here. They did not. I'll take the frantic. I'll take the Lorien. Cast the Frantic Inventory. Then Island. We have another Frantic Inventory. Get in. This is going quite solidly. I like it. Opponent's turn. They draw a card. They concede. We bored them to death. I'll see you at round 5. Round 5 versus Mr. Twin. Should be a quick one. We are on Brainstorm into Augur. I guess I'm keeping that. Serpentine Curve needs to get put away. If they're on blue, or if they're on mono red, it's like we're not happy about what's going on. Play Island, pass. My assumption is that they're on mono red, but it might not be the case. There's the mountain I was thinking about. Plays of Voldaren Epicure. We're going to Brainstorm. So I'll put back Curve and Bolt. Untap, land, play the Augur Bolus. We know we could at least draw the Serpentine Curve. Let's just take the Lightning Bolt, I guess. Curve's not very helpful at the moment. Too many bolts, not enough lands. Grab the Snacker. Bad news bears. They can't attack. I'll grab a tapped red land and go Preordain. Fling is bad. Don't really want another land. Find a counterspell, okay. So I can play land, cycle for another bolt. They have another Highway Robbery. I think I'm gonna die. Fiery Temper can take out the Augur Bolus and then they can keep getting in. Yep. So now we hit for 3. We have a Frantic Inventory. I think I just have to grab a regular island. Pass the turn. They play a mountain. We'll just get the Sneaky Snacker off the table for the minute. Get put to 13 from a Voldaren Epicure. They plot a Highway Robbery. End step. We cast a Frantic. Discards a Fiery Temper to go face. I wonder if I actually would want the... Wow, now we're hosed. I'll grab a mountain. Your turn. I have to counterspell the robbery. They have a bajillion cards in hand. We have to take this off the table with the Lightning Bolt. The Highway Robbery, I'll counterspell an F6. Don't know if I have anything I can do. Yeah, we'll concede. Double Snacker's coming back. Too strong. So I know I want the Relic, Campfires. I'm going to cut the Skred and the Fling and the Snakes. Bring in the Blue Blasts. Okay. Weird win condition, but mostly boredom for the opponent. Okay, here we go. We're on the play. I'm going to have Relic, so not very good, but I'm going to keep. Won't get punked by a Sneaky Snacker. Here's a turn 1 Relic. Turn 1 Relic plus Frantic Inventory doesn't make that much sense, but it's a thing I'm going to do. Our opponent plays a mountain and passes the turn. I'll play an island. They play a mountain. Plots a robbery. We'll cast a Frantic. We draw an island. I think I go pieces of the puzzle here. Brainstorm. No, the rest of the spells were good. That was so bad. All my good stuff is in the graveyard now. I'm hosed. They discarded Sneaky Snacker. Lots another Highway Robbery. Try Brainstorm. Jeez. Okay. Back land. Cast Augur Bolus. What has a red blast? Okay. We are super dead. I don't have anything going on. They get in for 2. Like, what am I really supposed to do? I think that if they discard a Snacker, I'll crack it. They have a Gutter Snipe. I'm so dead. Highway Robbery. Yep. Discards a mountain. Just cracked a Relic. So bad for me. We draw the Bolt. Brainstorm. Trying to find some sort of answer. Put back Bolt. If I can Preordain into a basic mountain, I can take these creatures out. Bottom. We find Counterspell. I'm so dead. I'm going to die. What are you going to do? 5 lands in play. Plays an Epicure. I'm still hoping I can randomly draw one of my basic mountains. They get in for 4. The Relic got rid of my double Campfire, multiple of my Frantics. I think the Relic was maybe a not very good play. We have a single Frantic to cycle, a sad Frantic Inventory, or Frantic Inventory. We found the Campfire. Can't do anything with it. I'm not doing anything either. They get in for 5. So any 1 Fire Blast or 1 Lava Dart is lethal. They have 4 cards in hand. I have to counter anything possible. But actually, this is already lethal because this is... Yeah, I just am going to go Campfire, I guess, and then die. GG. Okay. We bookended our league on losses, but we had 3 in the middle. This deck was pretty solid, I guess. I find it very difficult for me. Just playing these, like, do-nothing control without any sort of combo win is can feel very demoralizing when you're getting beat up by some of the more powerful decks in the format. We lost to mono red madness once, beat it once, and we got beaten down by mono blue terror. Be probably a fun deck for those of you who like mono or blue red control. Definitely give it a try. I think my sideboarding with the relic plus the campfire was not the greatest plan. Maybe we wanted more blue blasts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next video.